Hey Sagittarius, Chronic Joy Tarot, giving you a tarot reading for some guidance for the month of May. And I hope everyone enjoyed their April. I know April showed up with some changes in my life as well. I'm not sure if you felt that, or I just feel like we're moving to a new level. You know, things are shifting. There's more opportunities. Personal connections are changing. I'm hoping that, you had yourself a good month as well. Okay, we're going to do like we did last month. If you were following, I pulled one oracle card for a topic for us to use as guidance, and I pulled that from this deck here called Saints and Angels. It's by Doreen Virtue, and that's where we're going to get our topic. And then I'm going to do a more in-depth reading using the Osho Zen Tarot deck, my favorite deck. If you follow my channel at all, you'll see this one is like my go-to. Okay, so this month, Sagittarius, you are guided to focus on your belief, on believing. So I like this. I like this a lot. This is guiding you to maybe, throw out some more trust and faith out there, and having belief in, the order of things, that life will always work out. That's what I'm kind of gathering from it. Believing in yourself, of course, comes first, but also believe that life has a good stuff in store for you if you just stay open and let it come. Let it present itself to you. Okay, this spread is called the Flying Bird, and this is our starting point, the point of liftoff, and then we take flight and move on to our new level of awareness here at the end card. So your starting point here, Sagittarius, is this card called ripeness. So the time is right. This is the perfect time for you to begin practicing belief in the unknown. I'm going to say belief in the unseen, in yourself, but also in the way you maneuver through the world. Just believe that you're always taken care of. You're always supported. If you can master that, then you'll have a successful month. The card here in this position is called the Fear of Flying. It's sort of a block. If you don't master this energy, you may not have an easy time traveling the rest of the journey. This is also an internal card, sort of a hidden, unseen energy that may be within you. So let's see what that is. Oh, look at that. Exhaustion. So if you feel like you've been spinning your wheels, doing too much, racing around, maybe if you've been a little under the weather, this is a perfect time for you to sort of let go of that crazy manic schedule and just drop into trusting the path. Trust the path. Trust that what comes is going to serve you. If what comes along doesn't feel great, try to get rid of it as soon as you can, instead of hanging on there and trying to meld it around in your mind and bat it about a bit. If something comes along that doesn't feel good, acknowledge it and move on. That's what makes you exhausted, is when you battle with energies and people and ideas and worries that are all just living up in your head, that really don't go anywhere because they're living up in your head. Trusting and believing and dropping down into your heart and your soul is going to be your guidance for this month. Okay? And the external manifestation of mastering this, so knowing that you're on a path of trust and knowing that the time is right and trying to find a new way to do away with these sort of exhausting energies that come about, the outcome of that is this intensity card. You could move through this month with more purpose and more intensity than you have in a long time. if you really just kind of let go and stop trying to take action, and just trust the path, trust your journey, trust what comes to you and what your inner self knows, is best for you. Basically, if it's feeling good, stay with it. And if it's not feeling good, move along, because there's no time to really, spin your wheels with things that are going to just wipe you out. The next internal energy that comes in a response to this core of the reading is stress. Okay, so this dude right here, sorry, he's trying to do it all. Look, all the juggling and the music and the playing. He got 3 arms, 3 legs, jumping on the balloons, trying to bounce around, and look what that guy's gonna do. And it's all gonna come tumbling down. Trying to do too much, trying to take too much assertive action is gonna wipe you out. And it comes right along the same thread as this exhaustion card. So really, Sagittarius, you're being guided to let go of these old ways of doing things, forcing things through, trying to, manifest, master everything, manage everything in your mind, manage everything in your life. Let go of that. You do have a busy life. You do have a lot to do, but you need to find a way to sort of let a lot of that just roll along, and trust that you're on the right path. Trust that, changing your way a little bit is going to help. Look at this. And once you can get that these things are to be let go of, and the other energies are to be embraced, then you become the master. You may already be there. Who knows? And as a Sagittarius, you'd like to move about a bit. You're a fire sign. I know you don't like to, just sort of wallow, but maybe you already do have this mastered, and maybe you're just going to be reminded this month in a couple of instances that this way of doing things doesn't serve you. These stressful ways, the ways of grasping on to situations. Or maybe you're done. You're tired of that way of doing things, and that you'll feel that you've mastered, the art of trusting and believing a little more. Okay? If you can move past these thick energies and move yourself along this month, you will find that you're living in much more abundance. Being rich isn't just about money. Abundance comes in, very deep, very worthwhile relationships. I can look out my window and look at my neighborhood and feel abundance, and feel happy that I live where I live, or that I get to interact with the people that I interact with. You can feel abundance in almost anything if you just take that shift of focus away from these two. These are the kind of the danger cards, and these are all internal energies. So what you want to do is you want to bypass, these stickier energies. You want to move through those as quickly as you can so that you can internally shift to a place of abundance and belief that your life is abundant. And then this outcome card, the total overall outcome once the month has moved through, is celebration. It's a beautiful way to sort of revel in the changes that you're looking to make, in the new ways that you're going to learn to master, the little, everyday life, everyday life. Life happens, stuff happens. You can either grasp onto it and cling to it, but if it doesn't feel good, you're going to get more of this, right? If something comes along and it feels great, go with it, because then you're going to get more of this, okay? I hope this is clear enough for you. This is, it's really clear to me. So if it's not clear to you, please email me or message me and let me know, and I will try to explain it a little better. But what I see happening is you are at a point where you can make changes internally for an easier and more fulfilling, celebratory and abundant life. You have that, and the energy is positioned now, Sagittarius, for you to go ahead and take advantage of that. Remember, the core of it is to just believe. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm really excited. This is my second month of the zodiac readings. I'm doing these monthly, and then weekly I do sort of a general update energy reading for each week, posted on Mondays. So look for those on my channel. Subscribe, and you'll get automatic updates. If you go into this corner here right about now, you can click through to my website and get information on personal readings. So you could ask 1, 2, or 3 questions, and I could send you a video just like this, directly answering your questions and getting more in depth with your issues or with your questions. Or we could do an hour-long reading, half-hour reading via Skype, and that's a little more interactive. And so all that's on my website. Check it out. And until then, enjoy your May, and I will talk to you in June. Thank you. Bye.